evening, you're watching 7 at 7. I'm Preeti Chaudhary. It's the only news bulletin where we curate the day's top 7 stories for our viewers. As usual, right on top, I want to take you, numerically at least, where India stands with its fight against coronavirus. Well, we did reach the 2 lakh mark just about 3 days ago. Today, we stand at total positive cases at 2,26,770. We've recorded till now 6,348 deaths. The worst hit states continue to be the state of Maharashtra, which has breached the 75,000 mark, standing at 77,793, recording 2,710 deaths. Tamil Nadu is the second state which has now recorded an import of 27,256 positive cases with 220 deaths. Delhi recorded a huge spike yesterday and right now stands at 25,004 positive cases with 650 deaths. This is, at least numerically, where India stands with its fight against coronavirus. All right, with that, a quick look at what's making news, our top 7 headlines. Ahead of the crucial border talks on the Ladakh standoff, India today captures the location where Lieutenant General level dialogue will take place in Chushul near the LAC. Biggest single-day spike in coronavirus cases, nearly 10,000 new cases reported. Experts warn that India could be the 4th worst affected country in the world. A political war over testing in the capital. Health Minister Harsh Vardhan slams the Delhi government, alleges low testing by Aam Aadmi Party. Supreme Court to hear a PIL on regulating fees charged by private hospitals for COVID treatment. Centre tells Apex Court that rate fixing comes under state's purview. A week after George Floyd's death in the US, similar incident in Rajasthan's Jodhpur. A cop caught on camera kneeling down on a man's neck and punching him. The police claim youth was not wearing a mask. One person has been arrested for killing of an elephant that died after being fed explosive-laden fruit. Facebook to start labeling pages from Russia, Chinese and other state-controlled media organizations and will later block ads from such outlets that target US users. All right, the latest breaking news right now coming in. We've had a diplomatic standoff which has been playing out on the line of actual control in Ladakh between India and China. The latest news that is coming in is that the top generals from either side will now try and reach a conclusion, reach a meeting point. The meeting is now scheduled with what we are getting to know. A general level meeting will take place at 9 a.m. near the Chushul at LAC. The Indian Army's 14th Corps Chief, Lieutenant General Harinder Singh, will meet Major General Liu Lin, Commander. Both Lieutenant Generals will discuss a standoff issue along the line of actual control. That's the latest that we're getting in, and I want to quickly connect to my colleague Abhishek Bhalla for more. Abhishek, it's over to you.
Well, Preeti, all eyes on this crucial meeting because, there have been several rounds of meetings that have taken place and there was no breakthrough. From the Indian side, the agenda and the focus will be on the fact that there should be a de-escalation, and for that there has to be a de-induction of all the weapon systems that were brought in close to the line of actual control, along with the troop deployment. India is going to focus on the fact that China needs to withdraw its troops from some of the areas that have been in Indian control till now. This is specifically about the Pangong Lake area, where Chinese have been virtually camping for the last 3 weeks now in an area called Finger 4, which has traditionally been controlled by India. So the focus is going to be on de-escalation. As far as India is concerned, everybody is hoping that there can be a breakthrough at the military level and things do not escalate further from here.
All right, Abhishek, appreciate you joining me with that quick update. We're going to keep a keen eye on the developments there. The meeting now planned for 9 a.m. tomorrow at Chushul at the line of actual control. Thank you, Abhishek. But what's in store, what's on the table? Let's get you an overview on what reached this impasse in the first place with an eyeball-to-eyeball confrontation.
Just hours from now, history will be made here. This is the India-China border in Ladakh's Chushul. And it is here that for the first time ever, two lieutenant generals from India and China, holding the second highest rank in the two armies, will meet. Their meeting will be the senior-most engagement during a border standoff of this kind. The two lieutenant generals will be meeting less than 20 kilometers from the biggest standoff point, the banks of the Pangong Tso. The meeting site on the Chinese side has seen cheerful border meetings between the two sides in the past. But on Saturday, the atmosphere will be justifiably grim. Embellished with violent brawls early in May, the world's two largest armies have stood face to face at 4 standoff points north of Chushul. While India's Leh Corps commander Lieutenant General Harinder Singh represents India, a Chinese Lieutenant General from Tibet will appear for the other side. Both will be joined by brigadier rank area commanders and will jump straight into a discussion on the standoff. On India Today, two former Northern Army commanders have spoken out on what to expect.
When you have intrusions of this kind and you have two armies facing off each other, and one feels that you have intruded in our area, I think at the ground level, any give is very difficult.
Yeah.
And that is why I'm saying, they can set the stage for something to go forward.
Yeah.
My sense, and I hope I'm proved wrong, Shiv, my sense is that politically and diplomatically is where, the matter will probably get sorted.
I think what China may be aiming also at the higher level, that have a permanent solution to this boundary question. They may subsequently at MEA level. So these are the start points which are there.
Ahead of the talks, intelligence agencies have provided the Modi government with a detailed dossier on the situation, including a damning description of China's mobilization in different sectors. The report talks about how the Chinese army was able to rapidly deploy its forces along with heavy weaponry along the line of actual control in an effort to change the status quo. With both sides mobilizing and China believed to have flexed muscle very aggressively, the question is, who will be speaking from a position of strength on Saturday, China or India? With Ashraf Wani in Ladakh, Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, so what we can confirm is that meeting has been scheduled for 9 a.m. at Chushul between India and China. Trust India Today to get you the very latest on that. With that, I want to quickly shift focus to the national capital. Is Delhi in COVID disarray? That's the big question that is being asked, not just by the opposition, BJP in Delhi, but also now by the government. The reason being multiple cases which are coming to the fore where people not finding beds. On the other hand, of these personal accounts of people whose family members not being able to find beds in the time of abject need, there is the question which has arisen if Delhi is testing enough or not. Delhi crossed the 25,000 mark after reporting 1359 new cases in just the last 24 hours. 22 more COVID deaths were reported, taking the capital's total death toll to 650. The Delhi government is clearly feeling the pressure as it has issued a show-cause notice now to 7 private laboratories for allegedly violating ICMR guidelines. Meanwhile, a war of words has erupted between the two health ministers, the Union Health Minister Harshvardhan and the Delhi Health Minister Satyendra Jain, over the COVID test results from the centre-run Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital in the national capital. Now, a day after the Aam Aadmi Party claimed that the centre-run RML hospital was giving out false coronavirus test results, Health Minister said that the Kejriwal government should focus now on improving healthcare facilities in Delhi instead of seeking cheap publicity. Alarmed by the spike in COVID-19 cases, the Government Health Minister, Mr. Dr. Harshvardhan, asked the state government to ramp up testing and not shirk the testing criteria.
आपको और लैब्स खोलनी है, आप खोल लीजिए, हम उसके लिए सपोर्ट करेंगे आपको, ऐसा नहीं है। बट डोंट ब्लेम जो इंस्टीट्यूशनलाइज्ड मैकेनिज्म्स हैं, रिप्यूटेड मैकेनिज्म्स हैं, और आप जो पैथोलॉजिस्ट जो टेस्ट करते हैं, दे आर ऑल हाईली क्वालिफाइड पीपल। कोई किसी पॉजिटिव को नेगेटिव कहने का आपको कोई अधिकार नहीं है, किसी नेगेटिव को पॉजिटिव कहने का कोई अधिकार आपको नहीं है। इसलिए वी डोंट वांट टू गेट इनटू दीज कंट्रोवर्सीज, वी हैव टू गो बाय द प्रोफेशनल ओपिनियंस।
All right, so from Delhi, I want to shift focus to the city of Mumbai. Mumbai is the city which is recording the highest import in terms of coronavirus positive cases. In just the last 24 hours alone, the financial capital of this country has recorded 123 fatalities in all. Now, a big question mark is being raised by the opposition in the BJP in Maharashtra, that whether the government is actually doing enough. The state's total death toll now stands at 2,700. Now, hitting a new high, Maharashtra reported 2,933 new coronavirus cases. The total COVID-19 cases in the state has crossed 77,700 mark. Mumbai has been witnessing a rise in the number of deaths for the last few days. The total number of deaths in Mumbai alone now stands at 1,465. While more than 33,000 people have been discharged, former Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis has written to Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray alleging the percentage of corona tests in Mumbai have been halved. Fadnavis has also raised concerns over the rising number of deaths as the testing is reduced. Let's listen in to my colleague Kamlesh, who filed this report.
The state government has announced Mission Begin Again a few days before, and as I earlier mentioned that certain amendments have been made post the cyclone that came in on 3rd June. So what other things are going to start? We'll also read out to you, but meanwhile we'll also show you how people are gathering at Nariman Point and taking their morning walk. Apart from this, of course, people would be allowed to take morning walks at a park. However, gymnasium would still remain closed, and other activities. The first phase actually would be allowing outdoor physical activities like cycling, jogging, walking, and even self-employed people like plumbers, electricians would be allowed to undertake their job. However, public functions will not be allowed, and secondly, markets would also open up, except malls and shopping areas. Of course, market areas would remain closed, but markets would be open, shops would be open on one side of the road. That would be on even and odd dates. That would be allowed in Mumbai. Taxis and rickshaws would also function, and that would be, of course, with certain restrictions laid down by the state government. So this would be from first phase and second phase that starts today, and of course the second phase, as planned earlier, would begin on the 8th of June. But for now, Maharashtra and Mumbai is slowly opening up, and people are certainly enjoying what they are calling it a fresh breath of air. With camera person Raju Namdar, Kamlesh Sutar in Mumbai for India Today.
All right, okay, so my colleague Kamlesh Sutar now giving you the latest, at least from Mumbai, because starting 8th June, certain things in Mumbai will look at opening up. That little sense of normalcy, that semblance of that. Kamlesh elucidating on that. Now, talking about a semblance of normalcy, new guidelines have been set by the government on restaurants to open up starting 8th of June. Now, what are these new guidelines? Well, certain states are tweaking them as to their own accordance, but the centre's Unlock 1.0 plan all set to come in effect from June 8th. According to fresh guidelines, restaurants will have to open with staggering seating arrangements and not more than 50% seating capacity to be permitted. Hand sanitizers have to be placed at the entrance, and only disposable paper napkins will be allowed. Tables will have to be sanitized each time a customer leaves, and payment shall be done through e-wallets, amongst other things. Restaurants which are under the containment zone, however, will remain closed. So only restaurants which are not in the containment zone will open. All right, so this is the situation right now in India, the government's planned Unlock 1.0 where restaurants are concerned, but many restaurants across the world in various countries have in fact opened up. The new normal of eating out. Take a look.
At this restaurant in the southern Dutch city of Maastricht, an unusual group of new staffers has been brought in to help after the Netherlands eased its coronavirus lockdown this week. Robots. A robotic trio of waiters named Amy, Aker and James roll back and forth from the bar at the Asian fusion restaurant, handing out drinks and lessening the number of trips that human staff need to make through the restaurant. Each robot has a simple humanoid figure, including arms to hold serving trays. Simple displays on their faces show a smile or occasionally a frown.
I don't know, in a movie, like Matrix. I don't know, it's weird, really weird. Yeah, it's a kind of a weird situation. And yeah, in my opinion, I don't know why like everyone is getting crazy about this, but yeah, in my opinion, it's not like this dangerous, this virus, but I don't know, that's my opinion, so.
Cafes and restaurants have reopened along the Champs-Élysées in Paris, with enlarged terraces on the avenue's white pavements. For now, only outdoor seating is allowed. Waiters wear masks and greet regular customers with elbow bumps.
There are habits you adopt when you take the menu, put down the ice bucket, clear the table, lay it again. You wear a mask, wash your hands. They're not very complicated things, but you have to do them again and again.
Belgian restaurants are also set to open from 8th of June. With social distancing rules difficult to apply in smaller bars and restaurants, some have decided to turn to plexiglass or plastic screens to protect both the customers and the staff. Installed on bar counters or between restaurant tables, owners hope these will reassure customers.
Alors, je ne suis pas médecin. Je ne suis pas infectiologue non plus.
I'm not a doctor or an infectious diseases specialist, but I think it's a good way. When you can't respect social distancing, which is a crucial element, then these plexiglass panels allow people to get closer to each other while avoiding the virus to get too much near you.
Le virus qui ne vous côtoie pas.
No contact, plastic screens, and in some cases, robot as a waiter. Eating out will never be the same again. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, so that's the new norms of dining abroad. Soon, some of those will be adopted right here, right next to you, that restaurant which you'd want to go to. With that, I want to quickly shift focus to the political developments. Yes, you're right, even in the times of pandemic, politics is rife in two states, the state of Karnataka and the state of Gujarat. In Karnataka, it's the BJP on the back foot with possible rebellion brewing. Well, nothing really much right now, but brewing. On the other hand, 8 Congress MLAs have resigned in Gujarat. Why? Take a look.
The political Nataka in Karnataka is proving to be a headache for Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa. First, Siddaramaiah claimed that BJP MLAs are in touch with the Congress. And now the Congress is reaching out to turncoats.
Unit's leadership with the 10 members committee have been formed and they have been looking at. Then they will put up the proposals before the KPCC and a few senior leaders will discuss on that.
The JDS has also thrown its hat in the ring, sensing an opportunity for sweet revenge. H.D. Kumaraswamy has a message for those who dumped JDS for BJP. There is growing pressure on the BJP leadership to nip any rebellion in the bud. But the leaders who joined the BJP and helped Yediyurappa to stage the 2019 coup are getting restless now.
ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನ ಕೂಡ ಈಡೇರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನು 4 ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. 4 ಜನಕ್ಕೂ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಅಡಚಣೆ ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಭಾರತೀಯ ಜನತಾ ಪಕ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ.
This is how Siddaramaiah was to tell when we were there in Congress also. But so many Congress MLAs are in touch with us. Now anything may happen. Nobody wants to continue because everybody feels that there is no future in Congress. And ultimately the stable government can be expected only by BJP.
The Yediyurappa government is putting up a brave face.
With regard to these issues, our party and our Honorable Chief Minister and our central leaders will take the call and they'll take the necessary decision. Who else has to be given the opportunity? All this decision will be taken in the party level.
If in Karnataka, the BJP is facing political turbulence, in Gujarat, it's scripting its own political drama. Ahead of the Rajya Sabha elections on June 19th, 3 Congress MLAs have resigned in 2 days. So far, 8 Congress MLAs have quit, which means only 1 Congress candidate can make it to the upper house. 2 states, 2 contrasting tales of rebellion. The BJP and Congress are locked in an intense fight for numbers in Karnataka and Gujarat. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, so as the Karnataka continues in 2 states, they're completely very distinct scenarios. Trust India Today to keep an eye on developments. With that, as usual, as we end 7 at 7 every day, we end with a fact check. Take a look at this fact check. Now, what is a fact check? Well, myths that are masquerading to be truths, especially on social media and WhatsApp groups. Well, there is a myth which is floating about suggesting leaving sanitizers in cars in scorching heat can cause explosion. The fact check on that: unlikely that a sanitizer bottle will actually burst into flames on its own. If bottle is not airtight and leaking vapors, even a small spark can then cause a fire. All right, with that fact check, it's a wrap on this bulletin of 7 at 7. You have a fabulous weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.